Oh, forgot to start. There we go. Alright, guys, we should be live. Now, my boys. Hello, Mason Jones. Hello, Josh Sheriff. Hello, anyone else who is coming on in here. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a lovely morning. If you are here during the late night Fortnite stream, welcome back. If you are not here then, well, you got some sleep. So, good for you. But how are you guys doing? I is super tired. But we is gonna do it anyways, because guess what? I still have the coffee. The coffee that shall tide me over for this stream before I can actually go to bed. You know, I was actually gonna skip coffee talk, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, we ain't skipping no frickin' coffee talk. We are gonna be doing that coffee talk. Unless I just can't, like, I'm gonna try to do coffee talk as much as possible unless I absolutely can't, and I can. So we will do the coffee talk. Yeah, the Brandon coffee. The what about Nintendo coffee? That's some hot coffee, I have to say. So, as such, of course, if your account, as usual, not working, thank you for being broken. Thank you, no thank you. We shall get on into it. So, we're going to start off with the first one here. And of course, we're ending with the Smash stuff. Actually, that means I need to move some things around. There we go. Alright. So, firstly, something that you probably already know if you were watching my stream earlier, but you may not if you weren't watching my stream or you're watching this afterwards, is that Epic's, let me grab the picture. Here we go. Excuse me. Alright. So, Epic's Fortnite is adding gyro or motion controls to the Nintendo Switch version of the game. So something that I personally been wanting on the Nintendo Switch since release, and something I was hoping that would make it to release but didn't quite, but it's here now, is gyro and motion aiming. Because when you're aiming on the Joy-Con, the joysticks are very short. They don't have a very wide range of motion, so you're kind of sporadic with your movements. It's harder to aim, plus dual sticks, just even if you have a PS4 version with a wider range, it's still not that great using, the joystick over something like keyboard, mouse, or motion controls. So I find both of those to be highly more effective, easier to aim, and all that good stuff. So something that I'm very happy that they're adding, and they just added with Season 5 to Fortnite, is gyro motion control. So anybody you guys who will play it on the Switch should be happy to hear that. And I'm sure it works. I haven't tested it out myself, but I'm assuming it works just like it does in Splatoon and Wolfenstein and Doom and all those other games that have gyro on the Switch, and in all those games it works very well. So I'm assuming it should work very well in this game. You can turn that on or off in the menu. So yeah. But this game, so just to give you a little update on how much I've been playing Fortnite even after the stream ended. Like, I didn't stop playing Fortnite after the stream ended. I just kept playing Fortnite. Kept playing Fortnite. And now I have all of the, what's supposed to take you 1 week of the Battle Pass challenges. I have every single one of them done, except one of them, which is to get kills with grenades, clingers, or stink grenades, and I already have one of those kills too, so I'm almost done. So I'm 1/3 of the way through that. So I'm just loving the new update for Epic, the Fortnite. I'm loving it, and the Switch version is something I don't think it's quite viable yet. Still, I still have my PC's version that I like to play, but if I like to play on the go, gyro motion is very nice, but I think it needs one more update before it becomes truly viable for me to really want to play it, and that is that it needs the 60 FPS patch. Now this is something that all the other consoles dealt with. PS4, when it came out, it was 30 FPS, Xbox One, 30 FPS as well, and they both got 60 FPS patches, so I'm hoping that the Switch can get a 60 FPS patch. And that will be pretty much right then, that will be a very, very viable version at that point. Mason Jones, how you liking Season 4? As I said, I've been playing that non-stop, loving Season 4, love the new biomes that they're adding, love the changes that they did to the other areas. It feels almost like a brand new game, like it really does. It feels like almost like Fortnite 2. It feels really, really good. It feels really, really fresh, so, haha, Splatoon 2 reference. But it feels really, really good, and I'm loving it a lot. And I'm almost done with the entire first week of challenges, and it's only the first couple. It's only been out for a couple hours, so yeah, that's how much I'm liking it. It's really, really good. Yeah, just a short little topic there for those people who didn't know about that for Fortnite. Plus, I wanted to give my thoughts a little bit about Season 5 as well. So next up is some more good news about multiplayer Switch support, and that is for Rocket League. So if you played, Rocket League on the Switch, you know that while there is crossplay for Xbox One PC, that's only for random people, and it doesn't support cross-party like Fortnite does, where you can actually be in a party with other people, talking and playing together without having a random chance. So if you have friends who played Rocket League, you couldn't play with them if they had a different version. You just had to hope you get into a random one, with somebody else. It was more so just so that if you go online for random matches, there's more people to play with. But that is going to change, because soon they're making a new thing, kind of like the Fortnite thing, where you have like an Epic account or an account that works for multiple things, and that is they're coming up with a Rocket ID system. So this is what they had to say. They said, recently the game got cross-play with Nintendo Switch, where there was no solution to partying up outside of private matches. Luckily, that will change with the addition of the Rocket ID system. I played Rocket League. I have it on my Xbox One. I don't play it that often. Honestly, I suck at it. I'm not very good. It's not very fun to me because I'm so bad at it. And it's not really my type of game. I'd much rather just go play like Fortnite or Paladins or something, or Halo or Splatoon or Mario Kart or something like that if I want to play online. So, not really my thing, but my brothers really enjoy it. But now they're adding the Rocket ID system, so you can attach that to your account, and then you can play with other people. So even if they're on the Xbox One or the PC or the Switch, you can play with them. Assuming you're not on the PS4, and then, well, you're just screwed because, Sony. Sony. They need to get it together, for real. Yeah, good news there. A lot of good third-party news coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Of course, we got Warframe the other day. That was announced, so Fortnite getting some good updates. Rocket League getting some good updates, and some new multiplayer games being added. It's just really good multiplayer games on the Switch right now, so I never really felt like I needed, I never felt like I lacked multiplayer support on the Nintendo Switch. I feel like they've been doing a really good job of getting us that multiplayer support. But, this is actually a pretty good segue. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch, and you're looking at all these games that are getting announced, and you're looking at all these patches, and you're looking at all these things that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch, and you're like, man, I really wish I had a Nintendo Switch, now is a very good time to get one. Because this weekend at Best Buy, you can get a Nintendo Switch and a big AAA $60 game for only $330. That's right, guys. Let me put up the Switch logo here. So, if you do not have a Nintendo Switch, this is a very good deal for you, because you get the Nintendo Switch and your choice of either Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for only $330. So essentially, you're saving $30 on the game that you're purchasing. So if you buy a Switch, essentially these games are half off at Best Buy, which is a really, really good deal. Well, it's not a really, really good deal, but it's a pretty good deal. Typically, Nintendo games don't go on sale that often, especially games that are doing this well on a system that's doing this well when they kind of just released not that long ago. So to see a sale for half off a game is very good. So if you buy a Nintendo Switch, you get one of these games half off, which is a really, really good deal. Again, not really, really good. I keep saying really, really good just out of habit. It's a really good deal. So if you do not have a Nintendo Switch, now is a good time to invest in one, as they have some decent deals at Best Buy. But this is not where it's, there we go, that's where it's supposed to be. But moving on to the next topic, and that is that there was a mysterious game made by Ubisoft that was announced very, very early on to the Switch's life cycle. In fact, I'm pretty sure it might have been like right after the Switch was released. Excuse me, right after the Switch was announced. And that is Steep. Now this game is mysterious because it never really got talked about ever again. It got announced and we never really heard anything about it, and a lot of people think that it's been canceled on the Switch, but according to Ubisoft, this is not the case. So people were contacting, Ubisoft about this, and they were like, "Hey, what's up? Where's Steep?" And this is what Ubisoft's official support page had to say. They said, "The Steep team stated in October that this is still planned. The release date is to be determined. We don't have any further information to share at this time. Thank you for your interest." So as of October 2017, the Switch version is still planned, and they haven't, according to Ubisoft, they haven't heard anything otherwise from the devs. So apparently this game is still coming out. It's very interesting because like this game was announced so long ago, and we've heard nothing about it, like at all. Otherwise, we've never seen any gameplay footage of it. We've never heard thoughts of a release date or feature set or any kind of leaks for this game. Nothing about this game has done anything. So yeah, they may say that, they talked about you in October and it's still planned, but I don't know if I quite believe them, because October was a long time ago. In fact, it's getting kind of close to October now. We only got the rest of July, then August, then September, October. So we have, a little around 4 months, until October. So this was 8 months ago when your company, that's the last pretty much thing you heard about for this game was 8 months ago. That's not very good. Especially when the game had already been announced for many, many, many months back then as well. Like, what's taking so long? What is taking this game so long? It's not some kind of, like, massive title. It's just a game where you ski down cliffs. And now it is a beautiful title. And it does have a semi-open world feeling to it. And the world's not tiny or anything, but it's mostly just snow and trees and people. Like, it's not like there's a whole bunch of different assets here. The game is pretty much just a skiing game where you can just ski places and hang and like paraglide or whatever and use the flying suit, wingsuit. So, like, what the heck is taking you so long? That's my question. I don't know. So I still don't know. I don't think anybody really cares about this game, to be honest. I think Ubisoft should just kind of be like, yep, okay, people don't care about this game anymore. It's like, it's taking forever. We should just cancel it. Because who's gonna, like, when this comes out, I don't think it's gonna sell that well. I really don't. Like, it was never that talked about game, like, that much at all. Even when it first came out. Like, it was never a game people really latched on to. And it didn't really stay in the media past, like, that, really that long after it was, released. It was never something that really stuck with audiences, so I just don't feel like it's worth it to Ubisoft to release this unless they're, like, almost done with it already. But, I mean, I guess they could release this and then they'll have that engine available for later, so they can kind of use this as just a test for the engine. Like, that's the only use I can see out of this game, because I don't see it selling all that well, to be honest. But if it even comes out at all, they may just cancel it still. Even with these people like, oh yeah, it's all good, no, we're not canceling it. I don't know if I completely trust that, and I think there is still a possibility that they could totally just cancel it. But, moving on to the last topic before we talk about Smash, but this is also a Smash topic, so look at there. And that is Nintendo was talking about the prices for the Smash Brothers Amiibo, so Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So apparently the new Smash Amiibo will be priced separately from the returning Smash Amiibo, and they're actually more expensive than the original price of the original Amiibo. So So apparently, the Ridley, Inkling, and Wolf amiibo are still, arriving December 7th, right alongside the game. But they're not going to be priced at the usual $13 that the returning amiibo would be priced for. They're going to be priced at $16, so $3 more for these new amiibos. If you want to see some good pictures, actually, I can get you guys some good pictures. Right here, you see some good pictures. There's the Inkling amiibo up close. There's the Ridley amiibo in all its glory. We really want to get that one. And there's the Wolf amiibo, also a really cool looking one. So yeah, but these are going to be $16 essentially, while the returning ones are going to be $13. And they did say that many of the original Smash Bros. Amiibo will be re-releasing. Now, they did say many, so they didn't say, all of them, so they may not all be re-released. But at least many of them will be re-released. And they haven't really talked about which ones are going to be exactly re-released either. But apparently these aren't, they don't have to be coming out December 7th. The original Smash Bros. Amiibos actually will be starting later this year and will be $13. So these will actually be coming out, the returning Smash Amiibos will actually be coming out before the game launches December 7th. So if you haven't picked any of those up, you will have a chance actually before the game launches to pick up some of these Amiibos that, for Smash that you haven't gotten yet. So that's really, really cool. So I find it odd that they're charging more for these new amiibos, but they are really cool looking. They do look really highly detailed, probably even more than the older ones. I think they have a lot longer to work with amiibos. And the amiibos just nowadays just look so much better than they did back then. There's a lot of detail in these amiibos, so I can maybe that's why, because they just wanted to put so much detail into these, because they're way higher quality than the older amiibos were. I guess still are, yeah. Because they're remaking them, so hopefully they do some redesigns for the older amiibos, because some of them can look kind of wonky, kind of funky. So hopefully you get redesigns for those, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So we're not really sure which one of the individual amiibos will be re-released. We're not even sure when. We're not sure how many, but at least many of them will be re-released, and possibly, starting later this year, so probably before December 7th. Let's get into the actual Smash blog stuff now, which means I need to do a little... Right there. Let's go to the blog. And today only has one update, so this will be a pretty short coffee talk. It's probably mostly because I'm tired. Also, well, it's half because I'm tired, and half because there's not actually that much news today, but I still want to do another coffee talk anyways, because I feel like there was some good news to talk about. So, today's fighter, number 46, Mega Man. Let's turn off this music. Let's get in our Smash Brothers music. What are we doing up in here? We need that Smash Brothers music. Let's open up that new tab and play all. So, number 46, Mega Man. Mega Man's standard and special moves use weapons copied from the bosses he fought throughout the Mega Man series, so he has more projectiles than any other fighter. His Final Smash now features... His Final Smash now features Proto Man and Bass. So let's watch his trailer here. Get that up on the screen. Mega Man. There you go. And as we usually do, when we see a fighter in here, we always go to the fighters. He's number 46. And we go check him out in the fighter section. So let's go to the fighter section. Mega Man here. And let's check this out. So there's his Wily Castle stage. You see some of the new effects work that they changed for this game compared to Smash 4. The metal effects look really good in this game. Like, metal looks way more realistic in this game than it ever has in Smash. And there's his final smash. Very colorful. Love his final smash for that. How colorful it is. Very good. And there's him and Rocky. That's Rocky, right? His dog's name is Rocky, right? I think so. A lot of coffee. It's a shame. But, yep. And if we go to the Japanese one, we can actually see another memory. So number 46, Rockman. Rockman was released for Nintendo. The NES is what they mean. In 1987. I'm going to actually not read this exact translation because it's a little bit weirdly translated. So, originally, Mega Man was actually a very nice helper robot, but transformed himself into a battle robot in order to protect the peace against Dr. Wily. So you can see here the original box art for the original Mega Man. All this guy is known as Rockman in Japan. He isn't known as Mega Man in Japan. He's known as Rockman. So you can see him, and you can see all the robot masters around him. Very, very cool box art here. It's in that classic, like, 80s anime look. 80s anime, 80s cartoon look. So, yeah. And here's the music. Here's the music from Mega Man. Excuse me. Oh no, not more Smash. The hype is starting to hurt. Oof. Dude, yeah. It's just too much hype at this point, man. Just too much hype. Oh, it's over. Hello, Goddess Rafina. How are you doing? Hi, hi. You came in at like the end of the stream, but thank you for coming. How you doing? Yeah, guys, I am tired from being up till 3 a.m. and this is the end of the new segment for today, guys. Did not mean to do that. That is a tragedy. How dare I close out the music before we're done? How dare? How dare? Actually, I'm gonna start here because I like these more. But guys, that ends off the new segment for today. If you enjoyed this new segment, please like and subscribe for more coffee talks that are usually way longer than this, but I'm tired and there wasn't really that much news because I've been up since 3 a.m. playing Fortnite. Ha ha ha. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this Monday through Friday. Yeah, sorry about that, Rafina, but you came in literally at the end. Oof. Oof. I know the feeling. I've had that happen where I'm like, I go to watch somebody, and it's just like, it's the very end, you're just like, oh, fail. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I'm going to go to bed because I've been up for, trying to math here, 8.5 hours, and it's only 11:30, so, yeah, that's how that is. Anyways, guys, I'll see all you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye!